And I believe we're live. Welcome everyone to round 13 of SSR's RPL here. We're here in Zandvoort. And we're on board with $10 in the Ferrari yet again. Above him, Kings, the current championship leader, in the AlphaTauri again. I just don't even know what it is, why they're so meant for those cars. They always end up in those cars every week. Anyway, we've got a grid of 14 here. So currently in Q1 only one driver can get eliminated. So everyone will go out not wanting to be the unlucky driver eliminated. And today we've got Luco and Bradley in both Red Bulls, Billion in the Mercedes. I don't believe he's got a teammate in the Mercedes. So that's what you have to look out for, is those three. And we'll just go on board with 10 as he finishes his first lap. Be interesting to see what he can do in the Ferrari. As he rounds the final corner, he'll have a tow down the straight from the Alpine as well. That's a 1:11.1. We'll see who's behind him. JG, followed by the Mercedes. JG's got a 1:12.7. Zampa has got a tow down the straight, following JG on his lap. But I believe it's an Alpine across line next. Or maybe the Williams of Star, a 1:12.6. There's a yellow, and it's 10. Just getting out of the way, letting people through. Craig starting his lap. We'll stay on board with Zampa to see what he can do in the McLaren. Oh, what is this? I'm missing it. JG and 10 with a bit of a tangle. I don't know what's going on here. But we'll go back up to Zampa as he's coming around the final bend. We'll see as he crosses the line where he jumps to. Up into second, a 1:11.8. Good time from Zampa. JG coming around, obviously he's seen he's not on a lap. Luco's on his out lap coming around. Craig will be around. Although he's Star following him. I wonder Star on an out lap. We'll see if Craig comes across the line here. Craig with the 1:12.6. Trying to figure out Maestro up into 7th there. Trying to figure out what Star was doing there. Is he on a lap? No. Star's not on a lap, so that was a bit confusing what he was doing. Luco on a lap in the Red Bull. We'll see the Red Bull round this circuit where in real life they were so well, although Luco runs a bit wide onto the curb. And wide again. Luco in the Red Bull will be wanting to do Max Verstappen proud if he can, to replicate Max's brilliance in Zandvoort this year. 10's already retired, he's happy with his time for Q1. And Luco up into 4th. Craig around in another lap. Up to 5th. Fantoon currently sitting in 10th. I wonder is he on an extra lap after only getting a 121, so it seems like he did a slow out lap. Slow extra out lap. And Fantoon will be across the line. Up into 6th with a 112.6. Wonder is anyone else on a lap. Star might be on a lap. I think he's doing what a lot of drivers doing a couple of extra practice laps. It looks like Zampa's doing that as well. We'll see, can Zampa improve by much? Nope, comes into the pits. See if Luco pushes for an extra lap. Billion, we missed, has jumped up into 3rd there with his time. Luco comes in. Craig seems to be on an in-lap. So it should be... Trying to work out the colours. There's so many blue cars. Star ahead of someone else. Is it Halo is behind Star? And then Wraith in behind Halo. Halo letting Wraith through. I believe they're both only going on to laps now. Star doing another. Oh, loses the rear end on the inside curb. He probably won't gain any time on this lap. GB in the Haas chucking it round. We'll see what lap time he can do. I think GB's going to have the worst time today being stuck with a Haas, but hopefully he can do well. And as GB comes around, it's a 1:13.2. He's overtaken Maestro with that time. Kings our championship leader starting his lap. We'll see who's on a lap now. Is it Star? Star's in. It'll be Wraith in the Alpine, followed by Halo. Wraith up into 2nd. Halo in 10th, but in the Alpine, that's an amazing lap from Wraith. It is JG around next. Let's see what lap time he can do, followed by Fantoon. Up into 6th, Fantoon peels into the pits. Billion's on another lap. And should be Kings around next, the championship leader. And I'll be interested to see, can Kings get close to 10's current time? Looks like we've got a car around in the 2nd sector. Kings, there's a 1:12.1, so 10's time. So far, no one's got close to it. Should be Bud around next on his first lap, followed closely by a Red Bull. Bud almost loses the rear end there, letting the Red Bull through, and I believe that's the Red Bull of Luco, who's on another lap. And we'll see, is Kings doing an extra lap, or Luco might be. Dub Z is joined in the other Aston Martin. We'll see what he can do on his first lap. Dub doing an extra out lap by the looks of things. Bradley starting his first lap. It'll be Budweiser. Doesn't seem to be on a lap, so Maestro on a lap, no. Dub and Bradley will be cross line next. Dub pretty close to Bradley, out on track. And Bradley, as he comes across line, only 13th. Dub Z up into 12th with a very good lap time. Bradley will definitely have to get another lap time in. Codzilla's joined as well. He's another Merc, so we'll have to look out for him as well. Codzilla's definitely going to have to get a lap in. There's the Alpine around, and then so is the Aston Martin was letting through, but the Alpine was around there. Halo coming through, although he's on an out lap. Bradley in 14th. Will definitely need to push to improve on this lap time, as he's not entirely safe. Although GB would want to get out of the pit soon as well, because Maestro and Codzilla can still improve. JG's retired for the day. He thinks he's good enough. Bradley's jumped up in 8th. Now that's a better time from Bradley. Codzilla's oddly off at the final corner. He's got to rejoin and then do his lap. He's in the Merc, but this is a tough start to a lap. Very tough with gravel on your tires. Oh, Maestro's around! Oh no, Maestro's out. Maestro's out. Unbelievable. Oh, that's gotten. And I think we'll stay on board with Codzilla as he does his lap. COD still... Oh, is there another off? I believe there is another car off. COD still yet to escape the drop. Let's see what he can do in his final lap. Quali is over, so only COD can knock out GB, but then GB's on a lap as well to try and save himself. I believe Wraith might be out as well, I'm unsure. COD up into 5th, so GB falls into the drop zone, so we need to stay on board with him to see can he escape the drop. And GB can't improve, so there will be your order for Q1, and we'll see all these cars through to Q2. I don't know if Wraith got put out there. There was a car off, it seemed, so we'll need to see as we go into Q2. I missed a minute there, I was getting something, apologies to the stream, but we'll try and see who's all through. Codzilla's got through in the end. Alright, apologise for that everyone, I am back again. So what we did see there is Wraith did get eliminated, unfortunately binning it in Q1 even though he was safe, so Wraith's left the session, and I'll try and invite him back in, but he's clearly not happy with losing it in Q1, even though he was safe. It is raining here in Q2, but everyone seems to be still on the dry tires, so maybe in Q3 we might see a switch to the inters. I'm thinking everyone's only going to get one lap before it gets more damp. We'll try and get GB back in as well. And basically everyone who's done an outlap first will be in the best place. I think, oh, JG's got a 5-place grid penalty. Oh, JG's completely dead. JG and Zampa had contact there, it seems, and JG's completely dead. Oh, Zampa's almost lost it. And essentially, the people who are already doing their laps will be in the best position. JG's out of quali. Hasn't got his lap in. But it might be Craig up the road first. Ahead of him is Star. Yeah, I believe so. So it'll be Star across line first. And I believe Star, even though he's in the Williams, will probably have the best time, as this track is getting worse and worse as time progresses. Star crosses line with a 1:16. Craig across the line next. A 1:16.4. 10 was invalid. 10 invalid on that lap. It'll be Mercedes of Billion. Kings will be across the line ahead of him. Kings up into third. Billion up into second. Zampa across the line next. So, Dub coming across this final section, you can see the track's completely soaked at this point in time. And basically I believe the majority of drivers' laps are done at this stage. Ten's got the fastest time. Oh, his time didn't register earlier, that was a bit odd. He crossed the line there and oh, Budweiser's in the wall at the final corner. Heartbreaking for Bud. Hasn't even got his outlap going yet. But Bradley's invalid. And coincidentally enough, there's one space left for quali. So we will see all the drivers stay out, I believe, on the inters. And still have a go at quali. Q2 will still be here for Q2. Usually everyone would retire early, but I believe all the drivers inside the top 9 are safe, and everyone in the bottom 4 is battling for this number 10 spot. Bradley might be in the best position if he can get a lap done still on these softs. Bradley having a smooth enough lap. Budweiser and Halo are already out on the inters. That shows you what the conditions are like. but we'll see what Bradley can do. Oh! Bradley's almost lost it there. Can he cross the line? What can he get? He jumps ahead of Zampa. He jumps ahead of Zampa. So now Zampa's out in the drop zone. I thought Zampa might be safe, but Zampa's out again on the mediums. And some of these drivers are out in the inter, so very confusing what's going to happen here. Zampa on the mediums, going to have to get a better lap time in than he has, and Budweiser and Halo already on the inters that might look for a better lap time. And as Bradley will be... Oh, Zampa is coming into the pits, so Zampa's going to need to put on inters by the looks of things. Budweiser again. As time goes on, the track's going to get worse to drive, so Budweiser might be in the best position here. If he can get a lap time quicker than Zampa's on these inters. We'll see as Zampa, or as Budweiser comes round, but so far Bud's been struggling, and DRS has been disabled. Oh no! Bud's invalid, and that might be it. That might be all she wrote for Q2. That was probably Bud's best chance to get through. It's hard to tell what Zampa's lap time is in terms of is it good enough to beat out inters. Halo's coming out. Caldzilla coming out as well. They may as well try to see if they can get a better lap time to at least finish 11th or 12th if they can. Fantoon out on inters. I don't know why, he's probably just practicing, I'm guessing. Fantoon's, I'm pretty sure he's safe. Don't think the inters are going to get much quicker. I think the best an inter could do is probably a 120. You can see Bud's going very wide, locking up. Ooh. Fighting the steering wheel. Bud runs wide again there. Not as wide as he did the first time. Oof. You can tell Bud's setup not made for the wet here. Struggling heavily in this Alfa Romeo. Oof. He keeps on getting little snaps that are very worrying. Budweiser into 11th with a 122. You can see Halo and Caldzilla will have to improve by over 2 seconds compared to Budweiser's time if they want to get through, which is a very tough ask. Budweiser doing another lap, and we'll see, is he improving much on his lap time? Oh, runs wide again. Oh, Halo's in the wall. Oh no. Halo's lost the car, and we have our second victim in Q2. Heartbreaking stuff for Halo. Budweiser invalid again, so we'll need to do another lap. Godzilla coming around on his lap. We'll see, can he improve by much? In comparison to Bud. Godzilla fighting it through the corner. Oh, yep, as Craig has mentioned, that's very unsafe for Mercedes. Cod's got no helmet. Has to be a fine, I would think. And as Cod rounds the final corner, we'll see can he improve on Budweiser's time, or will it be that the track has just got worse and worse? Cod has 8 tenths. Bud will be coming out for one more shot at redemption, one more opportunity to escape. Well, not even escape. Q2 and Q2 for Godzilla and Budweiser. Seems like their fate doesn't seem they can improve like that much to catch up to Zampa, but they can definitely potentially jump each other. And Billy and Penguin's got his emu moments in the chat with $10 whole to win prediction. So far, 10's been very good in quali, so I wouldn't doubt it. Over a second quicker than Kings, although he was out earlier in this session. So we'll have to wait to the next session to see. Oh, Godzilla does improve by a lot. He's now less than a second off Zampa. So if you can find a second in the lap, although it's going to be very tough. Elite Racing redeemed an emu moment as well. I think the emu moments are coming in for Halo. Unfortunate spill. And Godzilla doesn't seem to be improving enough. To make it out of Q2, although it's been a valiant effort in the wet. It seems Godzilla's backed out of his lap. Or he might be out of fuel. Either or. It won't be enough to get through. Budweiser again. Invalid, runs deep there. Keeps running deep at the end of the DRS straight. And he's bent the car on the wall. I think Budweiser's just doing a ceremonial spin. But Budweiser will start 12th this race. And Cod ahead of him in 11th. But they will both have the strategy. And Budweiser's... yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, Halo subscribed. Big subscriber from Halo. And Zampa's got a 5 place grid penalty for killing JG apparently. But thank you for the subscription, Halo. That's amazing. Love to see it. And Zampa's got a 5-place grid penalty, so he will start behind you to, I don't know, give you a lovely bump behind to thank you for the subscription. He can give you like a ceremonial rear end into turn 1. And shout out Craig as well. In the chat. And so far, it's 7 drivers inside the top. Well, it's 6 drivers inside the top 7, is what I meant to say. That are on the mediums. And it was very smart for them to go out in the mediums for the start here. That they got in a good lap time, even when the conditions were starting to really struggle there. I do not know why it's taking so long to load into Q3. So, as we've seen there, Zampa's killed JG. Who knows? We're waiting for some people to load in here. And they finally loaded in. So we should get going for Q3 soon. And now we're in Q3, and that just doesn't make any physical sense. Can anyone explain to me, like, say you're watching qualifying on a Saturday and you see in Q2 it's raining and the track's completely soaked, and then in Q3 magically stops raining, the track is magically dry again in like the 5-minute period gap there is between Q2 and Q3. That's just, I don't know. It was a short shower, says Kings. I don't know. I don't know how the track can dry up that quickly. Halo's not happy about it because he knows that If it weren't for the rain, he'd still be here. And as Craig out on his first lap, we will stay with him to see what he can do. Apologies if you can hear the loud train going past. That's right outside my window. But as Craig comes into the end of the DRS section, we'll see how quick his time is. I believe a 1:11.1 was $10 best time so far in qualifying. And we'll see if anyone can get into the 1:10s. A 1:12.7 from Craig so far, and we'll see Quintan get into the 10s. A 1:11.3 so far in Q3. Whoever that is in the chat, Halo will be racing. It's Fantoon next across the line, followed by Luco. Fantoon into fourth. It's Bradley, so it'll be Kings across the line next. As frequently mentioned by me, the championship leader Kings rounds the final bend. And we'll see what lap time he can do in the AlphaTauri. A 1:11.7. Very quick lap time there. Luco now around. He's invalid, so he'll come in for another lap. Sees Craig on another lap. Or is he coming in? He is coming in. His delta was very close, but maybe he believes he can do better on new tyres. Bradley should be around next. Zampa pulls out of the way for him. Zampa currently sitting in third. Very good position for Zampa. Star up into fourth, just behind Zampa. I believe it's Fantoon coming in just, so Bradley will be across the line next. Bradley with a 1:12.2, and there's three 1:12.2s, very close there. 6,000s between Bradley and Star currently. Bullion will be across the line next. And as he rounds the final bend, what can he do in the Merc? Interesting to see. And Billion's on pole with a 1:11.1. Billion with the time to beat currently. 10 invalid, so he'll probably come in for another set of tyres. And it'll be Star across the line next if he wants to, but I believe he'll be coming in for new tyres. He's just done an extra outlap, it seems, for his next lap. Bradley across the line next. We'll see. Does he come in? Or is he going for another lap? He does come in. Luco on outlap. Craig on an outlap. Bullion's around. Currently sitting on pole, did a spin. Dubsy on outlap as well. So it should be Luco, I believe, next round in the Red Bull. I'm excited for the next game whenever they add the proper racing line to this game. I'm excited to see what happens when you take the inside line. Is it just like violently spinny? That's what I'm assuming. Even more spinny than a Turn 8 in Portugal, I'd say. They'd have to make it in order for people to use. The stars spun around again, so they don't even need to make this track much more spinny, it seems. a lot of drivers struggling, as Halo is, as he says in the chat there. And Luco a bit wide, but we'll see what he can do as he comes around the final corner in the Red Bull. Can Luco improve by much? And it's on pole, 11-0. Luco sitting on pole. A very good lap from Luco. Craig, a 1:12.5, so Craig's still got a decent margin to improve by. Dubsy across the line next. Runs a little wide onto the curb, but should still be a good lap time, I believe. Dubsy jumps his teammate. Just behind Craig, Dubsy is. And the majority of drivers in the pits. I wonder is Craig is kind of pushing to get into the pits, it seems, for his last oh, Dub's out, he's got on the curb and he's out. He was pushing too heavy to get back into the pits, it seems. And he's out. There's just a front wing with this camera angle. Can't even see Dubsy. Just has him completely cropped out. But anyway, we'll move to, I believe it'll be Bradley next. Oh my word, Bradley's dead! His car's still revving, someone turn off the engine! Oh my god. His foot's planted in the throttle. Someone get out. One and steer and save him. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we'll move back on board with someone on lap. Fantoon. Distract us from Bradley, who's completely dead there. Yep, the overcast conditions definitely catching each other out. Or everyone out. Fantoon still able to improve. Oh, runs wide and is involved in the last corner. That's not what you want. I believe Billion will be next on a lap. Got a little loose there on exit. He always brought out the red flag. I believe Billion's probably doing an extra outlap. The Delta wasn't looking too great. Kings runs wide. We'll see, is he doing the real lifeline? It's not the exact real lifeline, but it's probably closer to it than anyone. Billion, yeah, just doing an extra outlap. I'm trying to see, is there anyone behind Billion? Luco doing an extra outlap. And then Star. Oh, Fantoon's off. Fantoon in the gravel. Star's had a mistake, so it will be Kings cross the line next. Oh, Jesus! Star almost parked on the racing line. Thank God he pulled out of the way. And we'll see, can Kings improve on his lap time as he comes across the line? Can he jump? He's jumped $10 and he's now into third. And $10. Let's see, can he improve and knock Kings down a peg? Into first with a 1:10.7. And you would see it, 10, the first driver into the 10s. Fentoon, we'll see, does he improve on his lap time? Hasn't. Zampa in 5th. I don't know if he jumped up to 5th. Or was he sitting in 5th already? But Billion across line next. We'll see, can he get pole or at least jump Luco? Be interesting to see. And qualifying's over here. Billion's not able to improve, it seems. I don't know why it's said Billion. I thought there was enough time for Billion to do another lap, but I guess it's kind of screwed him there. Don't know why that is. King's happy with his lap. 10 happy with his lap. Star spun again at the final corner. Craig chucking it round. I believe King's coming in ahead of him, so it'll be Craig cross the line next. Followed by Fentoon. We'll see if Craig can jump any positions. Jumps up into 6th. And Fentoon jumps up into 9th. Zampa doing a slow in lap. So is 10, but that's your grid for Zandvoort set. There's your top 10 as you see it. 10 in 1st, Luco in 2nd, Billion in 3rd, King sitting in 4th, and Zampa in 5th. Craig able to jump up into 6th there at the end. Zampa's decided to take out the I don't know, pit limit board. I don't remember what it's called, but what did the board ever do to you, Zampa, is what I want to know. I think I'd like to take this time to mention the SSR TikTok, if you want to check it out, where we post highlights of all the races. and as well as, I don't know, other things like hot laps, etc. And I'll see if I can put that in the chat if you just want to check it out. Let's see if that's worked. Yep. So if you want to check out the SSR TikTok, you can, and give us a follow. And if you are busy by any chance today and you can't stick around for the race, the highlights will be up on the TikTok. If you do, give it a follow there. We race on Wednesdays, as today this is our RPL tier, and then just this Saturday and Sunday we'll be starting season 4 of SSR. Hard to believe it's season 4. Where tier 1 and tier 2 will race, and we'll look at the tires to see what everyone's on. That's the wrong button, Aaron. Nice. 10 on the mediums, Luke on the mediums, Kings, Craig, Star and Fentoon all inside the top 10 on the mediums. Oh, Zampa got up to 5th, so his grid penalty puts him down to 10th. Forgot about that. And then Halo on the hards, Wraith on the mediums, Maestro on the mediums. I wonder, is GB back in? I'll just invite him just in case. Just in case he isn't. I believe everyone should be back in. Yeah, he looks like he's back in. I think everyone's back in. Is Wraith back in? Yeah, looking like he's in. So, I believe everyone's here. Grid of 17 for today. In Zandvoort. Hopefully we can get a clean getaway. And it'll be interesting to watch Billy and Bradley, Dubsy and Zampa inside the top 10 on the softs. Maybe not the tire they wanted to be on, but maybe they can... we race on Wednesdays, as we race today, which is the RPL tier, which is the realistic performance tier. You can see the strategy's a 1-stop or 2-stop. I believe it'll probably be a soft medium, that's my guess. Although tire wear might be high here, so it might be a 1-stop, soft, hard, potentially. We'll see. But we race Wednesdays. This is the realistic performance tier, so everyone's in the realistic car in. So 10 in first in the Ferrari is a bit of a madness. Luco in the Red Bull, Billy in the Mercedes, as you can see. And then on Saturday we have tier 1, and Sunday we have tier 2. But as we get going today with the RPL tier, lights are on and they're out. 10's got a good start. Very good start. Kings up the inside already in the second. Lightning start from Kings. Oh, there's an Alpine gone wide. And he's in the wall. Alpine wide and in the wall. We'll move down to see, is there any other... Yeah, Maestro and Fentoon. Both Aston Martins not having the best getaway. Codzilla already pressuring Bradley on this opening lap. Wraith up behind JG, looking for a move on the inside. Looks like he has it. Or it's GB, sorry. JG's fallen back a bit. Star had a very good start in the Williams. I don't remember where he started, but to be in the Williams in 6th is very impressive from Star. Now looking for a move on Craig. Oh no, Zampa's out! Zampa's out! Oh, he's lost it. I don't even know how he's died. But surely that's a safety car. Yellow's out very long. Still a yellow flag. It seems we stay racing. Everyone piling into the pits. It seems at the back. Everyone outside the top 10 in the pits. So we're going to have 2 separate races here, it seems. No safety car. I think all the drivers at the back there who had damage potentially are surprised by no safety car there. I would be too. It seemed a very bad place for a car to be parked. But the stewards have gotten it cleaned up very quickly. Another predicted strategy, maybe the medium hard, go to the end. But very unlucky start for Zampa. Ten flying ahead. 10's got unbelievable pace here. Luco catching up to Kings, it seems. We'll see, can he work a move on Kings? Got a good exit here. There's another yellow. It's Maestro. Maestro is around at the final corner. Same place Zampa was around. Smedley Fantoon to catch up with him. Maestro's around again. No! Oh my god, I thought they were going to collide. That was scary. We'll move back down to Luco. Closing. Codzilla as well on the back of Bradley. Unable to get a move. Luco now with the DRS. Could get Kings here. Maestro's retired, although that's in the pits. No! Luco's gone! He's spun into the wall, his front wing's gone. I think he was pushing too hard with the ERS. Potentially around that final corner to try and catch Kings. Another driver lost it at the end of the bank corner. Now Billion up behind Kings. Potentially look his way or make his way through. Zampa said he's received car. Oh no, who's that? There's an Alpine of someone. Oh no, that's just Maestro's Williams, never mind. Zampa said that's karma for killing JG. Luco exits the pits behind JG, speaking of the devil. And he shall appear. We'll see what Luco can do on these mediums. I'm surprised there's been no safety car so far. A lot of very violent crashes. JG pressuring GB. GB doing all he can in the Haas, but it's tough to do in the Haas. JG being very patient. Not going for a move. Move up to the front. Was there someone around there? There wasn't. Thought there was. Billion got ahead of Kings. Oh, Budweiser goes wide. Stars through. Oh, squeeze. Stars through on Budweiser after going wide there. Stars gone wide. Budweiser's looking on the inside. And there could be a 2-for-1 move here on GB potentially. Luco catching GB as well. Oh, Luco's got on the curb. They've kept it all together. Stays together. GB did all the defending he could, but couldn't do much more. Codzilla still attacking Bradley. Bradley keeping Codzilla behind. Bradley being very patient with the drivers ahead. Even though he's in the Red Bull, he's just managing it perfectly, it seems. Doesn't want to push too hard for a move that could result in damage. Payox is round, he spun at the first corner. Kings is going to fall massively down the order after that spin. Star looking for a move on Craig, potentially. Race now ahead of Kings as well. Kings gonna have to do his mightiest to catch up. Falls to the back of that top 9 pack. Luco going for the move on JG now, and in the Red Bull it should be easy. JG still close behind. We'll see what JG can do in the sister Red Bull. Can he keep up with Luco in the much better car? Codzilla still close to Bradley. Bradley closing up on Budweiser. Oh, that's not a sand you want to go for. Bradley almost kills Budweiser and maybe himself. Luckily doesn't. Backs out of that move, thank the Lord. But now it's allowed Codzilla close right up behind him. You see all the movers jutting out to not get the benefit. DRS Star around the outside of Craig. Craig fighting all he can, but Star's through. Budweiser might look on the inside. Craig keeps the position of 4th. Star into 3rd in the Williams. Massive drive here from Star. $10 whole having a very comfortable race so far. In 1st, in quali it looked like that sort of track for 10, and in the race he's made it look that way. It looked very easy so far. Codzilla still over the back of Bradley, but Bradley keeping the position. Too far back to go for a send from Codzilla. And we'll see now, can he get a good exit? It's very tough to get in the bank corner. There's a yellow. It seems GB's just had a little error. That's all it was. Bradley now up, going for a send on Budweiser, backs out of it. There's another yellow. It's Dub Z. No, it's Fantoon at the back. Fantoon's lost his front wing. Will have to come in soon. 10 coming round to lap Fantoon after Fantoon's had his off. Budweiser. Codzilla. Oh my god! Why was he going for a move there? That's so risky. Budweiser almost had a mega collision with Codzilla. Codzilla backs out of it. Bradley gets through. Unfortunately, we missed Bradley's move. I think Bradley will be annoyed at me for that. But Codzilla now on the back of Budweiser. We'll see, can he get through? Decides not to send it. Bradley now. Stars almost escaping Craig. Craig still inside the DRS. Codzilla now up behind the much slower Alfa Romeo. We'll see, can Bud manage it? Can he stay and keep his position? Codzilla still too far behind to make a move. Bradley looking on the back of Craig. Codzilla right up behind Budweiser again. I don't ever want to see him move there. It's too scary. Codzilla. Oof. Rear end sliding from Codzilla. But Budweiser now fallen out of the DRS almost. And Codzilla goodbye. Budweiser still has the DRS. But you can see that light flash, and Bud won't be able to hold on to this pack much longer, it seems. Wraith's now caught up to this battle. So it'll be interesting to see, can Wraith clear it. Budweiser doesn't get a great exit. Oh, there's a yellow. GB's out. And there's no one close enough to see that. Cod does get by Budweiser. Bud keeps it ahead of Wraith. But now Cod's got a push just to stay inside the DRS of Bradley so he doesn't get left behind this train. Billion is making a gap to Star, but 10's making an even bigger gap. Then, unlucky for GB, retiring, although in the Haas, it's very difficult to keep up for long. Wraith now looking for a move on Bud. Bud really struggling in the Alfa Romeo, can't blame him. It is not a great car this game either. Can Wraith get through on these mediums? The softs will also be falling off at this point, I would say. Wraith's going to leave it to the straight potentially. But Bradley, Cod and Bud still in the softs, as well as Billion. We'll see what their strategies are for much longer. Bradley closing up to Craig. Craig's not got the best exit there, and Bradley will blow by him very comfortably, I would say. Now up behind Star. So we'll see. Oh, side by side here. Wraith and Bud. Bud gets on the curb. That allows Wraith through. And all the while, Kings has been slowly catching this pack. Codzilla closing up. Budweiser keeping the gap to Wraith. Codzilla very close behind Craig. Oh, don't send it there. Very close. Codzilla's got so close behind every driver it seems, but just isn't close enough for the sand. Every point he gets close, it's a very scary position to, but he will send it here, even with the bad camera angle. And he's gotten through, and now Wraith on the back of Craig as well. Oh, Budweiser slips in the background. Almost loses the car. Wraith now up behind Craig. And DRS engaged, can he get by? We will see. Should get by comfortably. Craig's struggling on these 11 lap old mediums, it seems. Halo up behind Dubsy as well. We'll see, can Halo go for a move on Dub? Around the outside. Halo quite wide. Dubsy's still there. Oh, Dubsy's caught. Oh, Dubsy's in the wall. No. He's caught his back tire, and it's a safety car. Oh no. It's a safety car. Dub just caught Halo's back tire. Didn't get the best entry into that corner. 10's already in the pits on softs. He'll probably be doing a soft from here, I'm guessing. Billion's gone from the hards, so 10 will be doing a soft, whereas Billion will be doing hards to the end. Very unlucky for Dubsy there. We'll see what all the drivers do. Star onto the hards. Wraith onto the hards. 10 so far, the only driver doing a soft. Although, while all these drivers will be battling on the hards, 10 will be able to escape on the softs, make a gap, and then be able to pit on the softs again. So it might be a very effective strategy from 10, especially the fact he doesn't have anyone to battle with. Although now he's come out behind Billion. Has Billion tried to overtake him under the safety car? Is that what's happened? Billion's hit him. Billion, what are you doing? What? 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 Billion's just spun 10. I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was so confusing. Wraith's dropped out. I'm gonna invite Wraith back in. Hopefully he's not dropped out. He has, at least on my screen. I didn't see that he was. He has dropped out. Yeah, we'll try and get him invited back in again. 10 is back in. The Billion and 10 incident was very confusing. Very confusing what happened there. Quite unexplainable. On Craig and King's contact, even though they don't seem to be anywhere near each other. I'll see if I can give Wraith another invite. Well, it says he's in. Budweiser's just overtaken him. I don't know. Odd. Quite odd. Anyway, we'll see. The deltas have now gone, so just everything is kind of odd. Very confused. I don't believe the safety car is going in, although I've been wrong in the past. Billion's quite far behind the thing. It is going in, so Billion will get us started again. Loads of 5 seconds piling in. Billion gets a good start. 10 and Wraith side by side. 10 and Godzilla side by side, that is actually. It seems Wraith's not got back in, or there's someone ghosted there. Very confused. 10's got past Bradley. Can't even. Is it Fantoon ghosted? I think it is. Wraith's now looking on the back of Budweiser. Star and 10 up behind Billion. Oh, Star loses the rear end. Oh no, that could have been horrific. And 10 on these softs is a whole lot quicker, you can see. Godzilla ahead of Bradley on the mediums. Oh, Bradley's been clipped. Oh no! That's Star around. Oh, there's a spin. Wraith's gone. There's another safety car out. 10's been spun. What the hell has happened? What's happened? Star's still spun. Kings. I don't know why he's so far behind. That was a very confusing Wraith and Budweiser and Star and Kings in the pits. Did Kings get damage? Kings didn't get damage, but he was spun, although there was loads of 5 seconds piling and Kings' name was there a lot. Very confusing last couple laps here. 10's all the way back to 8th after having such a comfortable race, got spun. We're gonna have to see that in the stewards room to see what happened. But again, I'd missed the call in for safety car in this lap as well. The last restart. So I just was seeing it. Very confused. What's happening? 10's in the pits. Hopefully he goes on mediums. Yeah, mediums to the end. Good strategy. He's got a 5-second as well. He's got to serve. That's awful. It's going to be way down at the back of the pack. Kings is going to overtake him, it seems. King's going to come in the pits as well for the mediums. Star on the mediums. Budweiser on the mediums. So Budweiser could be in a very good position. Codzilla could be in a good position because he's up at the front of the Mercedes. And he's got the safety car to help manage these mediums to the end. But every driver on the hards is probably going to be a bit slower than these medium runners. Wraith should probably pit. Fentoon should definitely pit, I would say. Although he is lapped, so doesn't really matter what happens regardless in Fentoon's race. He's a bit screwed because the game won't let him overtake the safety car again, which is a rule in real life F1. Stars pulled off the track to let 10 through. Don't know why. Safety car's in this lap, so we'll stay on board with Billion for his restart. See what he can do. And he'll have to be worried a little bit about Codzilla and behind in the mediums, and also Bradley in the hards, but this is what I expect most races to look like, with Mercedes, Red Bull and Mercedes in the RPL tier, but this is actually a very rare occurrence that the 3 best cars are actually up there. Billion's gone, Bradley's been dropped, Codzilla on the inside. Could get through, Bradley keeps it. All the drivers seem to be away clean, no contact this time. I spoke too early, Halo's dead. Front wing's gone. Son's crying. Billion's already dropped Bradley by over a second, it seems. No, 10. 10, no! Oh no, Kings as well has been killed. Another big collision. 10 spun and Kings has lost his front wing. Oh my lord. Star behind Wraith. It's gone from bad to worse for 10 and Kings. Star gonna get by on Wraith here, it seems. Wraith doing his best to keep it in. Star keeps it ahead. Wraith on the outside. Oh, Star's looked to squeeze him outside. There's a yellow flag when there's no one there. Hey, what? Oh no! Ah, what? Fentoon's dead. That's a safety car. Oh, he's died. What has happened this race? What's going on? I need to get the chat up again. Why was the chat closed? I forgot the chat. Apologies for anyone in the chat. I had it closed. I need to get back up again. What happened? Halo is going to get in. Kings is going to get in to fix his wing. 10. Oh no, 10's now behind the safety car. Let him through. Let him through. Let him through. Thank God. Let Halo and Kings through, please. Don't have anyone lapped. But, what is this race? Godzilla again gets to manage the mediums better, I guess. Still confused. Wraith, why aren't you pitting? Oh, well, you can pit now, I guess. Wraith, pit onto some tires. Or something, I don't know. I'm so confused. He's decided not to, I don't know. I don't know why he's stretching the medium so long. Bradley out, behind 10, JG out as well, Halo up behind Kings. At least everyone's past the safety car. The two Mercedes are in the lead. I don't know how Luco's let Godzilla through. That's confusing. Anyway. Yeah, I just cannot believe what's happened here. I'm so confused as to what's happened this race. Yep, I've not did that command right. Oh, I have. In the meantime, you can follow our socials in the link I've just posted in the chat if you want, while you wait for the safety car to come in. Kings is still far behind. I don't know how Halo's got, maybe there's a delta, but Kings is still relatively far behind the safety car, so it'll take a while for the safety car to go in still. It sounds like Kings might have a delta, I'm not entirely sure. The safety car will be in this lap, so if you're listening while you're, I don't know, following us on everything, you better be. Anyway, safety car is coming in, 15 laps remaining, Godzilla on the mediums, behind Billy, and don't know how he's got past Luco, but anyway, as the safety car is going to come in, Billy will get us underway. We'll see, can he drop Godzilla in behind? He's not giving the safety car a lot of berth. He's somewhat slowing down now. We'll see. Does he get the jump? Not a massive jump, but it's enough. Oh, Godzilla's very close in behind. Anyone through? Bradley through. Oh no, is that 10? 10 got caught with Kings. Star had a bit of contact there, it seems. That seemed more one of the cleaner getaways. Didn't seem like too much damage involved. Wraith, for some reason, on very worn mediums, still out there. Maybe he wants to go softs in the end, I don't know. It still has the pace regardless on these very worn mediums as well. A very unlucky race for 10 so far. Had a very comfortable race, and then after the first safety car came out, it just descended into hell for him, it seems. What was that camera angle? Who knows? Budweiser now going for a move on Craig. Gets it. Craig on the hards. Might struggle now. Wraith gonna look on the back of Craig, seeking to get through. Can he get through on the inside? Craig's blocked it off. Can 10 go for a move on Kings? They're very close. JG's quite slow as they're following. Kings and 10 backing out, can't get through. It seems JG's holding them up a little bit. JG just falling slightly back from Halo, and Kings and 10 seem to be all over. Wraith still all over Craig up ahead as well. Move back up to Wraith. See, can he look for a move here? No. What happened? Luco's around. Luco's around. As DRS is enabled, Luco's around. Not as pain for Luco. He's going to be trapped out of the train, it seems. The two Mercedes drivers just getting away, it seems. Budweiser's almost 2 seconds back as Codzilla's battling with Billion. Billion on the harder tyres. Stars in the wall. Unlucky for Star. Got it going again, although again another driver is going to be in pain, stuck behind the DRS train that will form here. Oh, and he's lost it again. Big impact, but he's still going. $10 now behind Kings. Kings though has the DRS, so not a lot 10 can do to get through. Codzilla close to Billion, but no cigar. Excuse me. Not sure what Star's doing. 10 and King side by side. Bit of contact. Star's retired. No! So is 10! There's a safety car. Oh no. Star and 10 both dead. So unlucky for 10. 10 was having a very good race, and after the first safety car it's just completely gone in the drain. It's gone from bad to worse for 10, and maybe we might see softs at the end for everyone here. We'll see everyone coming in onto the softs. Codzilla's looking to probably back up the pack so that he doesn't get double stacked. Billion stayed out. I'm confused. Budweiser stayed out. Craig stayed out. There's 10 laps left. And the top 4 are Billion on the hards, Bud on the mediums, Craig on the hards, and Bradley on the mediums. I don't know what the thought process is. We will see at the end if it comes good for them staying out. But another safety car. I don't even know how many it's been. Hopefully someone was counting. But now we've only 10 of the 17 drivers remaining. It has been a deadly track so far. Oh, Craig stayed out because of his penalty, so he can get it removed at the end. But I don't know why Bud, Billion and Bradley have stayed out. Maybe they think... Well, I think Billion and Bradley may have stayed out because they know they've better cars than everyone, so maybe they could stay ahead just because of their cars, and track position was more important. And then Bud in the Alfa Romeo, I don't know. He's hoping for track position, I guess, to help him get the best result possible. Oh! My lord! Oh my lord, what's going on? Coldzilla's almost had contact with Wraith, I think. A couple drivers wanted to do the real lifeline, and that really didn't help. I don't know. Hopefully this will be the lap the safety car comes in. Seems it will be Billion slowing up the pack for the third time, I'm pretty sure, from Billion. Staying out in the hards. Maybe he thinks track position's more important for Billion, regardless of all the drivers behind on the sauce. Billion's went. Budweiser follows. Seems battle at the back here. Wraith or Kings might send it. Kings has sent it on Halo. Bradley and... Oh! Bradley and Craig battling. Craig lost the position of Bradley on the straight earlier, but Craig now up behind. Luco past JG. JG looking for position on Luco. All the drivers so close here. Oh no! Coldzilla's around. The front runner on the softs is around. Luco on the inside of the Alpine of Wraith. Wraith stays ahead. Oh, Kings almost loses it, trying to get past JG. Such close battling here. Luco almost pushing Wraith through the corner. No, Wraith lost it! Wraith's in the wall. Where's he going? Oh no, front wing for Wraith. So many drivers lost it at that bank corner. But so far, brilliant restart for Billy, and it's worked perfectly for him. Craig, so far, has lost one position, and Luco now behind him he might lose another. Wraith stays out on. Okay, I don't know why. Don't know why you do that. King's up behind JG. Very close. Can't get a move though. Halo up behind Kings as well. A lot of drivers close here. Craig's fallen a second out behind Bradley, it seems. Luco, it should make the position or the move easier for him, although JG's still pressuring Luco slightly, and Kings is pressuring JG as well, so we'll have to keep an eye on both these battles. Luco up ahead, DRS enabled. Luco goes on the inside of Craig, side by side. No, Luco's got on the curb and he's spun in front of the pits. Oh my god, this has not been a great restart for the soft runners. Really not a good start for the soft runners. Kings now goes for the move on JG. Gets it. Did JG try on the inside of Kings? He might have, but wasn't enough to get through there. Kings is now going to want to clear Craig so he can get up past these front runners. But so far, Billion staying out in the hards. Actually, it's a masterful plan. It's worked because the soft runners have just had such a torrid time of it. There's another yellow, and that's Wraith, I believe. Don't know why Wraith stayed out. Kings up past Craig. Now Kings has 1.7 to catch on Bradley. So Kings could still win this, depending on how good the softs are. He's already used 5 laps out of these softs, so he's going to need to catch massively. JG and Halo close up behind Craig. We'll see, can JG look for a move on Craig? Still not close enough to make the move. But now is on this straight. Ooh, they're very close. JG gets through on Craig. And can Halo get past Craig as well? He might. Halo looks for the move. Ooh, Halo's got on the curb. And Kings is now inside a second of Bradley. So he's going to need to clear Bradley as quick as possible and catch Bud and Billy. And don't know if it's doable. But that's current soft watcher. Or that's current the watch on the softs. Halo still pressuring Craig. Bradley up behind Bud. It's going to be tough to catch Billy in 2 seconds in front now. But Bradley's realised he has to push to catch Budweiser because he's now got Kings behind pressure, and Kings almost pushing Bradley through the corner, and Kings will certainly get the move done. Budweiser's lost it. No, Budweiser's in the wall. Kings now going for a move on Bradley. Goes for the sand. Bradley can't defend. Oh no, Halo's around. What has happened? Just so much chaos in this race. Kings has now 2 seconds to catch up to Billion. Billion 19 laps on those hards. That battle could go down to the last lap. Codzilla, who spun earlier, now up behind Craig. Oh, Craig on the curb almost spins. Bradley's already a second out of the DRS. Billion. The delta's dropping. King's getting closer. Godzilla looking for a move on Craig. Too far behind still. Can Godzilla now get past Craig? He can get the move done. Craig's going to want to stay behind the DRS if he can. We're now going to stay with Kings as he charges. Actually, we'll have a quick look down at Craig. Still relatively close to Cod, although Cod on the much better tyres at this point. And in the Mercedes. Will now stay with Kings. Can he catch? He can see Billion. Can he catch is a different question. He's 3 laps remaining. And the delta's coming down. Billion in the Merc has the better car. But we all know Kings' pace. Can he catch Billion? It'll be tough to do. Bradley seems to have third comfortably. Seems all the gaps are forming now. Finally in these last couple of laps. Kings is now going to push like a madman, and you can hear his tyres locking up trying to catch Billion. It seems the power of the Merc might be too much for Kings to catch. The delta's just staying around the same level, 1.5 seconds. Can Kings get it down as we're about to move on to the final lap? Billion pushing for his life, and the delta's coming down. It's 1.2 seconds. Still 1.2. He's still outside the DRS. The power of the Merc will probably help Billion escape down the straight. Kings. The gap's still 1.2. Can Kings get it within 1 second by the next DRS straight? Close up enough to potentially make a move out of the final corner. Still the possibility, but the softs might be falling off at this point. Oh, the delta's come down to 1.1. Billion's still keeping it. I think Billion still has it. Yep, Billion's protected, and I think Billion will win. He's outsmarted me for sure. I thought it was not the right decision to stay out in the hards, and it's definitely been the right decision. Kings has just not been able to get close enough. There's another yellow. Oh, it's just Wraith. Never mind. And Billion crosses the line and wins round 13 in Zandvoort. What a race from Billion. Bradley coming in third. Oh, a very close finish there JG in behind, Godzilla in behind them. Craig, oh Jesus! Wow, big violent crashes from the Alpines there. A confusing yet mega race there. Billion holds on for dear life. JG is the driver of the day. A lot of drivers dead after that. quite a race there. A lot of people I don't think will be too happy after that. A lot of drivers out didn't go their way, but it definitely went Billion's way. He's got his win. Lord of mercy. I wonder, is that 10 by any chance? Is Lord of Mercy 10? Let's see if we can find out. But in the meantime, we'll firstly look through the race director, because I know that's something that'll have to be looked at. For sure. For sure the race director will have to be looked at. Have a quick look at the pit stops for whatever. And then we'll try and see if we can get everyone in for interviews. And JG, good driver of the day in the AlphaTauri, finishing 4th from 13th. Quite a drive from JG there. And there were so many people there that had so many crashes and then a recovery drive. But as everyone comes in there, make sure to tick the box. And I believe we'll start with Bradley in 3rd. How'd the race go for you, Bradley?
Yeah, it was alright, not too bad. Didn't have any collisions or damage whatsoever. Didn't have any penalties or warnings whatsoever. So yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it was a good race. I seen on board with you were managing it well.
Yeah, I was getting a bit frustrated with the safety cars because I had actually a good strategy, like probably like a third of the way through. But then I had to go in for medium in the end because I just couldn't do the hards. I saw Conley. I think he went on the hards till the end, and it was just a struggle.
Yeah, it was a very big struggle for Craig for sure on those hards. So it was the right decision to go on the mediums anyway.
Yeah,
And
I
then
literally just picked like a setup off the internet in Q1. I was totally unprepared.
but still, to get up to P3 is a good result regardless.
Yep, good points. I messed up my quali really in Q2 because I went to Lou and then when I came back it was raining.
Yeah, a lot of people struggled in the wet, so very good race still.
Thanks.
And then we'll move on to Kings in 2nd. How'd the race go for you, Kings?
Well, there was a lot of ups, a lot of downs, in every way. I think, well, I pitted 7 times. No.
7 times?
Yeah, it's just, I was in the pits like
Yeah.
6 laps in a row. There was,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of missing front AlphaTauri wings. Didn't know they had enough brought for the weekend, but
yeah, because
seems they had.
yeah, one of the times 10 just lost it in front of me, and then I went to the side of him before he ghosted.
Yeah, I did see that one on
Yeah.
board. But a hectic race, and at the end you almost won it on the softs. I thought staying out was the wrong decision, but Billion proved us wrong. Billion, how'd that race go for you?
I mean, I've got no idea what happened that race. Like when I went into him in the safety car, I think it was 10. Like he wasn't even on my screen. I overtook King, like quite near the start. And like after that, he said I was in 1st for the whole race. And then, except from when I got to the last corner and the start straight, it came up saying that 10 was in first, but then it would disappear again. So I had no idea what was going on. So I paused it, and then I looked at the stream, and then when I was looking at it, you said that I'd crashed into him, and I was like, oh, that's news to me. Like, I looked at my screen to double check, and there was no one in front of me or behind me, so I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see that clip,
Yeah, I
'cause
clipped
that was
it.
very
so-
confusing
Yeah, I was really confused
on
about it.
stream. We will see what happened there. And anyway, regardless, it was a great race. You defended well. Kings was catching on the sauce, but you still managed it through to the end. And I feel like if there was an extra lap there at the end, it would have been like a photo finish.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You definitely kept them behind long enough, so it was a great win regardless. But anyway, that's all from me. Thank you all for watching. This has been round 13 in Zandvoort. Billion Penguin is your winner. Kings is still your championship leader, probably by 300 points this stage. It's a massive margin. But anyway, we'll see you next week. Do you know where we are next week, by any chance?
You're asking the wrong people.
It is Singapore. So we'll see you next week for Singapore. And then after that, we'll have Spain, and then we'll have our break week for 2 weeks. So see you all then, everyone. Thanks for watching.